So after painting, there are two ways out of the painting department. Either the panels go directly to our finalizing team, mainly if our customer don't want us to do the graphic, then we are gathering all the bits and pieces and sending that to the client. The other reason could be that it's vinyl graphics. Vinyl graphics will be added also in the finalizing team, but the actual vinyl will be produced in our graphics department. So the other way out of the paint department is into our graphics department. In the graphics department, we are working with 4 different graphics or texting technologies. We have UV printing directly onto the surface, the painted surface. With the UV printers, we have the ability to print white, and this means that no matter what of those more than 3,000 colors the customer has chosen and we have painted in, we can create the white base for the CMYK colors by adding the white ink first. So the printer will add the white ink, and then just immediately afterwards it will add the CMYK colors. CMYK colors is the same that you have in your office printer. Just with our printers we have more than those 4 colors. We have a light version of cyan and magenta, and in one of the machines we have a gray, a light black you could say, and a red in order to create more colors. The UV ink is cured by UV light. This means that as soon as a drop of ink is placed on the surface of the aluminium, it will dry up using the UV light. This means that these type of ink, they are placed on the top of the material, so you can actually feel it. With eco-solvent inks, which we also have, typically it's printed onto a print media, a vinyl or paper or so on, and there the ink will actually go into the surface and you cannot feel it. But these printers will typically need a white background. We also have white ink for them, but it's typically printed onto a white substrate, so you don't need to add the white ink. We also have vinyl graphics, where you have pre-colored vinyls from different brands. We try to have 3M 100 series, Avery 800 series, 900 series. We have MacTac 8900 series and 9800 series. And we have Oracle 751 series. Plus we have some others that have been purchased for a specific project over time. So we have today probably around 900 different colors in stock. We don't have full rolls except for a few high runners, but we have a few meters of, let's say, around 900 colors. So the last type of graphics we are doing here is tactile braille printing, where we have 3 printers. It's also UV curing ink, but it's printing so many times on top of each other that you're actually building up this tactile or braille or 3-dimensional graphic. The rules for the graphics is that the height of the graphic should be somewhere between 0.6 and 0.9 millimeters. Very special thing around it is that after it has built up, it starts with a primer, so it's printing a clear primer first, and then it builds up the height in white ink. And then as the last point, it will add the CMYK color to create the nice color chosen by the customer. We can also do the brailles in a transparent version or clear version, but we are typically matching the panel colors if the customer wants the braille to look like the paint color. In total, we have 3 printers doing the tactile. We have 3 UV flatbed printers, 2 from Epson and 1 from Swiss Q Print. The largest one is 3.20 meters long and 1.60 meters deep. So it's quite a flexible production we have with the graphics. And with the vinyl graphics, the print on a substrate, we have a set of standard materials that you can choose from in the web portal. And otherwise, we are, of course, also willing to try to get specific product to print on if there's a project requiring something that is not available in our web tool.